Hey guys, Adrian Morrison here, and in this video, we're going to talk about optimizing your Facebook ads for view content events. So this is going to be used with the website conversions objective, and there are a couple of different options we have, and view content is kind of like where most people start. So we're just going to go over this view content event that you can optimize off of, and I want to educate you a little bit more on it. So a view content event happens when somebody visits your product page, not when they visit your home page, but when they visit a specific product. So let's say you've got 20 different products on your e-commerce store. Every time somebody visits and browses and looks at one of those products, a view content event happens. Facebook sees that they didn't just look at one product, but they looked at 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Every time they visit a new product, it's like a new event. So essentially, you're optimizing for people that click on your ads and view a product. So these are people that are most likely to at least view a product on your website. Every time someone looks at a new product, like I said, the view content pixel fires again. Now, this is a very good thing because your pixel gets a lot of data very quickly, which makes it smarter. Okay, so you can't really think of it like it's just people that click, because somebody could click and then instantly bounce off your site. In other words, they click on your ad, they see your website, and under 3 seconds, they're like, oh, no, I'm out of here, and they leave. Well, that kind of sucks. You know, you don't want to optimize off website bouncers. You want to optimize off of view content leads. These are people that browse. They're people that go and they look at a couple of different items. You know, they're committing time to browsing your website and shopping a little bit. So they are a grade above a website clicker, okay? A website clicker clicks out of curiosity and then they bounce. A view content lead is somebody that does exactly what it's called. They go around and they view all of the content on your site. Now, the beautiful thing about this is the more products somebody clicks on and looks at on your website, the smarter your view content ad becomes, because it's seeing what types of people are more likely to stick around, if you will. All right, so this is a great starting point to optimize on for a new niche or a new product. And these types of campaigns build up fast, and it's a great way to kickstart a brand new campaign, because think about it. It's really easy to get clickers and people to start viewing your pages. So you end up getting a lot of clickers and a lot of browsers very quickly. And this pixel it gets a lot of data, right? Because there's a lot of people visiting your site and looking around. So it gets smarter. It starts learning who is actually looking around on your site, who's shopping around, who is viewing your site, not just your ad, okay? So you can actually optimize your ads for people that are more likely to be under the view content category. So when you go into Facebook ads, let's do that right now. All right, so here we are in my Facebook dashboard. And what we're gonna do is, like I said, we're just gonna go quickly show you a demo of how you would set up a Facebook campaign that optimizes for the view content event. This is a great way for those that are brand new to get started, and you can quickly ascend from this because it's just like, you know, the most basic way to get started. Okay, so come up here to the top right and just click on the green button that says Create Ad. So let's do that now. Once you do that, you are going to see a couple of options here, all right? Now, when you get to these options, you need to make sure that you come over here and you click the one on the far right that says conversions. On your screen, it may say website conversions. It may say conversions to website. I've seen Facebook change up the name of it a couple times, but ultimately it's the one that always just says conversions. All right, so this is telling Facebook that you want to optimize for some sort of conversion event. So go ahead and click that. And once you do that, it's going to ask you to name your campaign. So one thing I do if I'm optimizing for specific events is I'll call this one like view content, and then I might call it like cat necklace. Let's just say that we're going to build a ad that is marketing a cat necklace, and we want to optimize for people that are simply viewing cat products. Okay, so once you do that, go ahead, hit continue. All right, now the next step is going to be right here where it says conversion. So they're going to say, okay, well, you want to optimize for conversions. Well, what type of conversion do you want to optimize for? So right here in this box where it says website, it says, please select your conversion event. Mind you, Facebook could move this box at any time. So just look for where it allows you to select conversion event. And when you click inside, it's going to pull up the view content, add to cart, purchase, all that good stuff. So here is where you're going to want to click it, and you're going to want to select view content. All right, so I've clicked it, and you can see here it pulled up all of the different events that a pixel can look at. The first one that came up is view content. This is, like I said, the most basic way to get started. If your brand spanking new, you've never had any traffic before, your pixel is a baby, and this event right here, fires whenever somebody just simply looks at a product on your website. So Facebook can very quickly learn who is actually clicking and viewing on products and try to find people that are more likely to do so, right? So Facebook starts looking at who's clicking on your ad and viewing the product that you're marketing, and they start trying to find more people that are likely to do that. That's the first step, right? Is just to find people that are interested. So go ahead and select view content. And you'll see it right here. Now, if it's got a red dot on it, don't worry about that. No big deal. If your pixel's brand new, it's going to have a red dot. Once you get your first visitor, right, that actually goes to your site and views a product, that should turn green. And Facebook is going to start just capturing all this information. And this ad, once you set it up, is going to intelligently continue to optimize itself to show to people that are more likely to click on your ad and view whatever product it is that you're marketing. So, for instance, we're advertising a cat necklace here, theoretically, right? And it's going to start looking at who's clicking on this ad that we target and build for the cat necklace. And it's going to start noticing, okay, well, it's 35-plus-year-old women interested in cats, and it starts showing your ad to people that are more likely, not just to click on an ad, but to click on an ad that has a cat product in it. Does that make sense? Right? So it starts learning who is actually clicking on your ad and trying to find people just like them or similar to them. And this is a great way to get started because you get a lot of clicks very quickly. When you put your ad on Facebook, people start clicking away. As long as you do your targeting right, as long as you come down here and you select your targeting and you hit cat lovers or whatever it may be, this is going to learn very, very quickly, right? And then, once this is performing, once you feel like you've gotten a lot of traffic, you've had people add products to cart, you've had people purchase a product, then you can go back and you can build another ad for this cat necklace, and you can optimize toward add to carts, right? And then you can optimize toward purchases. The more data that your ad has, right? The more data that, Facebook is able to track, the better job it's going to be able to do right here. So that's why view content works so well out of the gate for a lot of newbies, because it's really easy to get clicks. Then it's a little bit harder to get people to actually add a product to the cart. And then, of course, the ultimate action is to get them to purchase. So view content, add to cart, purchase. You're always going to have more clicks than add to carts. You're always going to have more add to carts than purchases. So you can start out right here if you want to, based off all the information that I've just given you. And later on, you can go build another ad and you can utilize the next steps like add to cart and purchase once you've actually, gotten some traffic to your site, had people adding stuff to cart and buying. And a lot of my students that started out using this method excelled very, very quickly. So it's a great way to start. You certainly don't have to start with view content. You can start right on out optimizing toward purchases. A lot of people do that as well. This is just simply a strategy, right? If you're trying to optimize toward purchases or add to carts and you're not profiting, right? Nobody is buying. Maybe you try this event, right? Because Facebook can get more data more faster and start optimizing quicker on the view content level because it's the easiest step of the process. So go ahead, and after you've selected view content, you can go and you can set up all your targeting and you build your ad just like you normally would. The only difference here is that you've told Facebook, hey, I want you to start paying attention to who these people are that are clicking my ad and try to find more people like them. So this way, Facebook gets data faster and you start getting more traffic to your site that's interested in whatever kind of product it is that you're marketing. And this is step number 1 in the strategy, right? The next tier would be add to cart and the next purchase. So go ahead to the next videos. You'll see training on those and how those are done and why they're important, when you should start using those. And I hope this tutorial was good for you. Building a Facebook ad is pretty much the same thing every time. This time we're just simply optimizing, telling Facebook to optimize for view content. And a lot of people that started out doing this, they had a lot of success with it. So that's it. I'll see you on the next video.